All right, now that we've learned how to create a new post for which is one of the core components of Appmint, the next core component of Appmint that we're going to take a look at is how to add a product to your website, to your project. So for instance, let's say you also want to make your website an e-commerce website where people can, check out your products and make purchase of the products. So there is also the core component of Appmint, which is a storefront component. And in this next part, we are going to see how we can actually add a product to our website. So I'm going to close this part for the post that we just finished. So for you to be able to add a new product to your website, so all you have to do is to navigate at the left sidebar from here and then click on the storefront. So the storefront is the part that allow you to set up the e-commerce functionality for your website. So the activity that we're going to be doing here is to add a new product for our website. So I'm going to click on the products here, and the product is where you are going to add a new post. So now I have the product home that is here. So for here, it's showing that I do not have any product being added. That's why this is empty. Remember in our post table, so when you click on the post table, you can see we have some action and title here, which are the posts I've created. But on the product tab, we do not have anything there. So for you to add a new post, a new product rather, so you can either click on the plus sign here, which is similar to what we did in the post side, or you can click on the plus sign in front of the product here. So when I click on there, it's going to bring out the option that is there. So by default, it's product. So then the name of the product, so let's say HOG cakes is the name of the product, and the slug is going to be I'm going to give the slug HOG cakes. So then the brand, so if you do not have any brand, you can leave it as it is. Then the status, so the status simply means what's the status of this product. So if it is draft, that means it's going to be in draft and not live on your website. So if it is new, that means it's a new product. It's going to have to put the new product for it. So pre-order is the category that you give to a product that you want people to pre-order before they can get it. Then available means that this product is available. So you also have the sold out statistics product. Maybe you have a limited quantity and the product is already sold out. So I'm going to click I'm going to select available, that is this product is available. So now I have the price. So the price for the HOG cake, so let's say is 25,000 naira. And then the discount, you can also attach discounts to the product. So let's say you want to attach a particular discount to the product, you can also add that as well. Then you also have the cost. So there is the price part and the cost price. So the price side is, let's say you have a product that is been sold for 25,000 naira, and then the cost is 20,000 naira. So that means as a particular maybe you are given a kind of you are running a kind of a promo, and the original price of a product is 25,000 naira, but you want to sell it for 20,000 naira. So you can use this part for doing that. But if you do not want to run actually reduce the amount of the product and you want to sell it as it is, then you do not need to fill this part. So I'm just going to leave it at 25,000 naira. Then you have the description. So the description is where you actually tell people more about the product, and you can also attach the picture of that product. So in this case, I'm going to say H, and then if you want to add a picture of the cake, you can also add it inside this post. Okay, so now I'm going to upload the picture and then use this picture for the cake. So let's say this bit. I can also align this picture. So you can either align it to the left, to the right, or even to the center. In most cases, I prefer aligning my picture to the center. So now when I'm done with the description, you can minimize the tab for description. And then you also have the images part. So it is actually recommended to add the images here. But in this description as well, you can also add images here. But most preferably, it's best to attach your image here. So I'm going to click on this and then upload the images to this part. So that's where you add the images for your products. And when the image is done, so now I have the image that is done being here. So I'm going to click on the image, and then right, so now I have the picture that is been uploaded here. So when I'm done with the picture, Then if you want to select, because for instance, you can actually have multiple pictures that you want to add at once. So but in this case, I want to add just one single picture. So when you are done uploading the picture and it changes this, all you have to do is click on this to check mark the picture that you want to add, and then click on this back to add it. Now you add the image, you've added the images there. Then I'm going to, the next part I'm going to do is the inventory tab, so which is actually quite optional. This is in the case of maybe you want to manage inventory, like the length, you want to add further details about the product, maybe the length, the weight, the height, and the likes. But in the case of this particular product, which is the cakes, I do not need to add that. So this is actually quite optional. So then the next part I'm going to do is to check other parts if you add something else to add. For instance, the attributes, there is the attribute, the variations. So if you add different variations of the cake, you can also add it as well. So for variations, you can have, for instance, if you have maybe you are a fashion designer and you sell different kind of different kind of t-shirt. Maybe you have the black, you have the blue, you have the black shirt, the white shirt, the blue shirt, or you have the hoodie, the normal t-shirt, the long sleeve t-shirt. So these variations is actually meant to for you to be able to explore. For instance, you can upload the different kind of product on a single product. You can upload the white shirt and you add the variations that for someone who want to get the white shirt, you just click on the plus sign here, then you enter the price and the stock for the white shirt. So that means that if someone is purchasing a particular product, there can be a variation for the product with different price for it. So in this case, my case is just a single product with no variation. So I'm just going to leave that as it is. Then after that part, I'm going to delete the variation part because I do not need variations for my product. Then you can also check bundle. So you can also bundle product as well. But in this case, I do not need to bundle my product. So once you are done with everything that you wanted to add to your product, so all you have to do is just to click on save. And when you click on save, you have your product, you have this notification that say data inserted. So when you click on the product tab, you'll be able to see the new product that you added. So you can see now I have the new product that is being added as well. So this is the name of the product, this is the slug, this is the description, and this is the price of the product. So you can also add brand in your own case. So depending on the information that you ought to add to your product, the opportunity is actually limitless. And if you do not need to, if you don't want to delete this particular product that you've updated, so you can use this delete icon button here to delete the product, and you can as well edit the product. Maybe you want to change the name or you want to change the price that it was before. And there is also this feasibility tab, that this JSON file if you want to use the information for the product for advanced features. So that is all about adding a product to your website. So the activity for you now is to create 2 more products. So you shouldn't use the same product. You can use maybe HOG peanut, or you can use HOG crunchy chin chin. So or you can use any other products that you want to use to add for your activity log. So the activity is to create 2 more products and make it 3 product in total. So that's where we are going to stop for this section 4, which is an hands-on exploration of the Appmint feature. So in the next section, which is going to be the final section for this for the module 1 of this Appmint tutorial series, we are going to have a short recap of everything we have learned so far and what you should do next following this Appmint tutorial series. See you in the next video.